Good morning, all here. Today's video is about arguments are useless. Use actions instead. Okay? I have this paragraph I want to read for you in the beginning before we start from Robert Greene. He said, "The momentary victories you think you have won by arguing are in reality foolish victories, for the resentment and bitterness they leave are more powerful and lasting than any momentary changes in other people's opinions. The greatest power comes from other agreeing with you through your actions without saying a word. Show, don't explain." Um, the normal people, when they want to convince someone with something, they would choose to argue with him for hours, and in the end, they will end it up losing because even if they could change the other person's opinion, but they are going to hurt their ego, and the human nature doesn't allow that. Okay, they if you hurt someone's ego, even if you could convince him, but he will uh, try to try to beat you in any way possible. Okay, I have this story I want to share with you. It's about a Roman consul who lived 131 BC. His name is Publius Mosianus, in an old Greece city called Pergamum. This consul was expecting an attack from an army from the enemies, and the city was secured from all around it, except for one entrance you could consider as a loophole. Okay, so this consul or king ordered a column or a mast, ship mast, or something like that, so he can close this door. And the soldiers went to get a mast from the shore. There were two masts, a big one and a small one. So he ordered the big one, obviously, thinking that it was better to protect and secure the entrance. But the soldiers, when they went there, when they arrived to the shore, they saw an engineer, and the engineer told him that based on a scientific, logical thinking, the small one was better for this situation than the big one. Uh, but they didn't listen, and they told him that there's no point from arguing with the consul, and he will get punished if he kept going with this bull. So um, the engineer ego uh, like couldn't handle it, and he said why would I do something if I knew that it was the wrong thing to do? So he sent the small one anyway, and thinking that the king, after they try it and they see that it was the better one, the king will reward him or something. So after the small mast arrived to the king, he saw it and he was mad, like crazy, and he forgot about the attack, about the army, about everything, and he told the soldiers to get the engineer. The engineer, when the soldiers went to get the engineer, he thought that it was kind of a reward or something, but instead the king told the soldiers to crucify him and flog him to death. The wisdom of the story is that engineer was from the arguing kind. Like he was arguing, and even when the soldiers took him to the king, he kept arguing with the king, and he kept showing him the all of these structures and all of these drawings and scientific calculations, and he kept arguing, but the king in the end went up like mad, and he or told the soldiers to kill him basically. So if we want to learn something from this story, it would be don't use arguments, because when you use arguments and you put yourself in a situation, which is if you have the um, communication skills of Socrates, won't help you, okay? Because you or the engineer, he hurted the king ego, and that is an ugly thing to do, and he ended up dead because of it. So that's all for today. I hope you guys took some benefit from this story. Catch you guys next time.